Primary power offline. Hyperdrive offline. Multiple hull breaches detected. Proximity alert. The Ebon Hawk is adrift in space after a terrible battle. Most of its crew are dead or dying. You lie in the medical room in critical condition. You won't survive long without medical attention. The hyperdrive is damaged. Main power must be restored in order to bring the engines online and dock with the nearby Prologue mining station for much-needed repairs. Your fate and that of the Ebon Hawk depend upon T3M4, a lone astromech droid. Return to this location at any time to skip the prologue. Press WASD to move T3M4 and turn. Press caps lock to toggle first-person free look. Hold control to look about. This is the galaxy map. It shows you are near Paragus, a mining colony. When the hyperdrive is fixed, you can use the galaxy map to choose a destination planet. Your security skill is too low to open this footlocker. Sometimes bashing or blowing open a container will break some of the items in the container, but you can use even broken items. They can be turned into useful components at a workbench. This old woman appears to be dead. There is a key card on the body that looks like it opens a locker somewhere. You can hear a banging noise coming from the other side of the door to this need help exploring the Ebon Hawk, access the map screen by pressing M. This is the medical room. You have found med packs. You can use one to stabilize the condition of the human lying on the bed. The med pack can stabilize your condition. Success! You are stabilized. To recover fully, you will require the medical facilities at the Prologue mining station, but you are not in any danger of dying from your wounds right now. You have already been stabilized with the med pack. There is nothing more to do here. To recover fully, you require the medical facilities at the Prologue mining station. This lift will take you to the outer hull of the Ebon Hawk, where you will find many parts and mines to use for accessing and repairing the hyperdrive. Use the lift controls to go up. This is the engine room. This door is damaged and cannot be opened with your security skill or by bashing it. You will have to find and use an explosive trap to open this door. Take the lift outside the Ebon Hawk to find one. This is the cargo hold. Talking to other characters is much like using the computer console in the cockpit. Scroll through your response options or move the mouse cursor, and then click to select a response. Note that some responses may influence how other characters react to you, so choose carefully. Furthermore, certain skills, powers, and attributes may modify what choices you have, or how successful you are with those choices. 3CFD is malfunctioning. You can fix him by using a part. Luckily, you have already found one. If you repair 3CFD, he can join your party and assist you in repairing the ship. Success! You have fixed 3CFD. Now he will join your party. CFD is now a member of your party. To change which party member you control, click on their portrait or press Tab. Later, when you have more companions, you can add and remove party members from the party screen in the game menu. Use the keycard you found to open the locker. The impact armor from this locker can be equipped on the equip screen. To open the equip screen, click on the blaster icon in the top right area of the screen, or press U. If you encounter a difficult block, sensor droids emerged from this box when you opened it. These droids will make for excellent target practice. Use the weapon from this container to attack the droids. You can equip a weapon from the equip screen. To open the equip screen, click on the blaster icon in the top right area of the screen. pressing Q or E, hold left-click on the object you want to target. To attack an enemy, it is worth defeating the sensor droids. To continue combat training, open the metal box again, and more sensor droids emerge from the container. You can pause and unpause combat by clicking on the hourglass icon in the lower right area. Destroyed another group of sensor droids. This box seems to have an infinite supply of sensor balls. You found a grenade in the container. With damage, damage multiple enemies at once. To throw a grenade, click the grenade icon on your selected target, or press 3. Destroyed another group of sensor droids. To continue, this box seems to have an infinite supply of sensor balls. These sensor balls don't leave behind any useful items when you kill them, but many enemies do. After combat, be sure and search your enemy's remains. Destroyed another group of sensor droids. To continue combat training, this box seems to have an infinite supply of sensor balls. There are 2 weapon configurations in the game. This is useful to switch between ranged and melee weapons. To switch to unequipped weapons, click the 2 swords. If you have completed combat training, you may still continue to use the metal box to display the combat training. This is the main hold. This is the garage. This is the main hold. This is the utility room. This is the garage. This is a workbench. With a workbench, you can break down objects in your inventory into components. You can then use the components to create repair kits, weapons, armor, and upgrades. Because of the damage to the Ebon Hawk, this workbench has limited functionality. You can still use it to create a repair kit, which you can use to repair yourself. Use the workbench to break down the items you've found into components. Then use the components to create a repair kit. You can use this lift to take you to the outside of the Ebon Hawk. This open hatch has some parts that will be useful for getting main power restored. This busted engine port has some needed parts for the Ebon Hawk's hyperdrive. Take the parts here back down below to get main power restored. These exposed wires control the door to the starboard dormitory. The door is currently sealed, but you can override it from here. Success! The door is opened. You can now access the starboard dormitory through the garage. Don't forget to explore. This is the bubbles ahead indicate mines that you've detected automatically with your awareness skill. Some mines require higher awareness to detect. Approach mines carefully. They will blow up and damage you if you get too close. You can use your demolition skill to either disable or recover these mines. Recovering mines requires a higher demolition skill than disabling them, but you get to keep the mine, which you can then use to set as a trap for enemies or break down into components at a workbench. You can use the explosive device in this missile to blow open the engine room door inside the Ebon Hawk. This will give you access to the hyperdrive. After you plant a mine, back away quickly so that you do not take damage. This is one of the Ebon Hawk's quad laser turrets. They are damaged, but you can scavenge some parts from it to use in repairing the Ebon Hawk. You can use this lift to take you back inside the Ebon Hawk. This is the main hold. This is the starboard dormitory. You found a droid flamethrower. This is one of the special weapons that droids can use. This is the engine room. This is the engine room. The port engine is shut down, but appears intact. Fixing the hyperdrive will allow you to restore power to the port engine and bring primary power online. The starboard engine is badly damaged. Fixing it won't be possible until after docking with the Prologue mining stations. The hyperdrive is suffering badly. You won't be able to make the jump to light speed until it is fully repaired, and you do not have the needed equipment here on the Ebon Hawk. However, you should be able to rig the hyperdrive to restore primary power and bring the port engine online. This will allow you to dock with the Prologue mining station for full repairs. Success! The hyperdrive is online. Primary power is restored. Only one step remains. Return to the galaxy map in the cockpit and travel to Prologue. You've already repaired the hyperdrive. Now return to the galaxy map in the cockpit and travel to Prologue. The starboard engine is badly damaged. Fixing it won't be. The port engine is powered up. You can now use the galaxy map to travel to the Prologue mining station. This is the main hold. This is the cockpit. You can now plot a course to the Prologue mining station. To dock with Prologue, Left-click on the Prologue planet to select it, and then left-click on the travel button. The sensors show the door to the storage compartment is being sliced. There is someone, or something, else alive on the Ebon Hawk.
Awake.